everyone. So today we're going to be learning about simplifying fractions, and I hope you find this lesson really helpful. So in this lesson, you're going to learn how to simplify fractions using the greatest common factor, or GCF. And so some skills you'll get from this lesson include simplifying fractions using basic math skills and learning how to find the GCF of a number. It's recommended for grades 4 and 5, so I hope you enjoy. So first, some basic terms that you'll need to know during this lesson are the numerator, which is the number on the top of the fraction or the number of parts that we have, and the denominator, which is the number on the bottom of the fraction or the total parts that you have. So an example of this would be if you ate 2 pieces of pizza, but there were a total of 8 pieces of pizza, the fraction would be 2/8. And then the last one is lowest term, which is a fraction that is simplified completely and can't be simplified anymore. And this is something we'll be using because you will be simplifying fractions, and we're trying to get the fraction that you're simplifying into the lowest terms. So the greatest common factor is the biggest number that you can divide both the numerator and the denominator by. And dividing the numerator and the denominator by the GCF will simplify the fraction and put it in its lowest terms. So on the example on the side, you have two numbers, 16 and 24, and listed next to it are all of the factors of those two numbers. And factors are numbers that you can multiply with another number to get to the product. So for example, you can multiply 2 by 8 to get to 16. And once you've listed out all of the factors, you can see that in this example, 8 is the biggest number they have in common, so 8 was the GCF. So let's practice one together. Here we have the fraction 16/24, which are the two numbers from the previous slide, and the GCF that we saw was 8. So in order to solve this, we'll divide both the numerator and the denominator by 8. So I'll give you a second to solve it. So in lowest terms, 16/24 is equal to 2/3, because when you divide 16 by 8, you get 2, and when you divide 24 by 8, you get 3. So here's another practice problem, and in this one, we're finding the GCF of 18 and 12, and I've listed out the factors of 18 and the factors of 12, and the arrows point to all of the ones they have in common. So take a moment to figure out what the GCF of 18 and 12 would be. And the highest number that 18 and 12 have in common is 6. So 6 is going to be our GCF in this example. So I've included some practice problems for you to do on your own, and I'll go through slowly, but feel free to pause the video at any time if you need more time to solve the problem. So I've included some additional worksheets and games that you can use to solve more practice with GCF and simplifying fractions, and remember that even if they don't specify using the GCF, it is a tool that you can use to simplify any fraction. So thank you so much, guys. I hope you found this lesson useful, and I've included a little bit about me, and I really hope that you've learned something from this and you understand. Thank you so much.